Vroom, 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 and vroom. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. When I was a kid, I loved playing with Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars. Hot Wheels, whoo, the track, vroom, you can make them go all over the place. Well, in my late teens, I became a fan of a little-known movie called Star Wars. What happens when these two franchises get together? Well, this is episode 56. Star Wars Hot Wheels toys from 2015 through 2017. Before I begin, I would like to ask a favor of you. Could you take just a moment to hit that subscribe button? Babu Frick here would love it if you would do that. Now, the car designers at Hot Wheels must really enjoy their jobs, especially if they're Star Wars fans. Because where else outside of Lucasfilm could you create your own Star Wars vehicles or small-scale starships? Let's see a few of these designs from the 2000 teens. The first one here, well, we got a box here of them, but I've also got a separate little box here, and this one happens to be the Star Wars TIE Fighter Blast Out Battle. Now, this is created by Hot Wheels. It is not your typical cars that go driving around that you can put down the track or anything. Nope, this time it's a game where you actually have a TIE Fighter that is sending blasts at various other ships to see if you can knock them down. Not too bad, a little deal. Kind of a nice little packaging done on it. And if you look at the back here, it does say you can use your flight navigator to pilot the ship, which is basically something that you put on your finger. You hit the turret to knock out the ships, fire at a target to take down a force field, and make your own escape. Well, of course, this is probably based off of the first of the sequel movies, The Force Awakens, where Finn is trying to get out of the First Order ship, along with Poe Dameron. So, fire your way out of there, take out a few other TIE destroyers with you, and let's see what happens. Or TIE fighters, I should say. So that's the first one. This was from 2015. That's why I think it's from when The Force Awakens came out. So, but I have a box here of other type of stuff. So let's just kind of set this one off to the side. Let's open this box and see what we've got. Well, as you know, Hot Wheels is known for designing small cars. So, of course, we have a bunch of small cars here based on different characters from the movies. As you can probably see, these cars are pretty much just cars with special paint jobs on them. So the first one we'll go through here is the one for Jabba the Hutt. It's got a nice little Jabba the Hutt detail painting on it. Kind of the green in color to match Jabba himself. And nice packaging featuring Jabba, of course, on it. Kind of a neat little, it's actually more of almost a truck car, which in a way kind of makes sense. Jabba's pretty big. He'd probably need a truck to transport him around other than a car, right? So there we go. That's Jabba. The next one we'll hit here is, let's see, which one should we do next? Let's do Yoda next. Yoda's got a little more of a spiffy sports car with this little green fin kind of over the top of it. There again, we got Yoda on the side panels. We've got Star Wars on the back window. And once again, and I think you'll see with all of them, it's basically just a car with the Star Wars detailing over it. So there's Yoda. Let's go to Han Solo next. There again, kind of a neat little sports car with some nice blue in color, kind of to match his trousers, I would say. Of course, we got Han, we got to have Boba Fett. And as you can see, his car is a little more streamlined. There again, nice detailing on the side. We got open windows. Kind of reminds me of the Dukes of Hazzard car a little bit. You got to jump into this one instead of just opening the doors. Then we have Chewbacca. Chewbacca gets a van. That's because Chewbacca's too big to fit in those little sports cars. He needs a little more room to move around. So we got a van for Chewbacca here. Again, nice detailing on the side, along with the Rebel symbol. We have Princess Leia. There's a very sleek white car featuring Princess Leia. There again, pretty much just detailing on the side. Star Wars logo on the hood. We get to Luke Skywalker. There we got a light blue, kind of to match his personality a little bit. He's from the planet with the light blue sky, you know. And nice little hot rod again. Got the Rebel symbol along with Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber detailed on the side and the Star Wars symbol on the top. And last but not least, we got to have the red car for Darth Vader, signifying his red lightsaber. So not too bad. I like the packaging of these. Just a very simple package featuring the character from the show. And like I said, they're basically just cars. Cars with special detailing to make them more Star Warsy. The back of the cards, nothing very particular. They're just pretty much regular old backs. So there we have it. This is, oh, by the way, these are from 2017. So we'll get those laying down here for you. So what's next? Well, somehow, some way, we got something in here that is not Hot Wheels related. This one happens to be one of the Star Wars MicroMachines. Also a collection of small vehicles, just like Star Wars, or just like the Hot Wheels cars are. But this one features a Star Destroyer, the Millennium Falcon, X-Wing fighter, a couple small characters between Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, TIE Interceptor from the looks of it. So just a nice little collection of figures there from the Star Wars original sequel or series. Now let's get, oh, we got one other thing here that is not really Hot Wheels. Okay, we had a collection from the Micro series. Well, here's a collection of ships in the Black series. Yeah, this one got snuck into here too. And this one features 4 different ships. We've got, it looks like Poe Dameron's X-Wing. We've got the Millennium Falcon. We've got a regular X-Wing. And we've got a TIE Fighter. This is the Titanium series of ships from the Black series. And I guess the X-Wing here is Big's Dark Letters fight X-Wing fighter. So there again, nice little collection of ships. Now, let's get to the Hot Wheels ones. First of all, we got a couple older ones here, or maybe a couple newer ones. These are from 2014, so I guess they're a couple older ones. Just, I was only able to find 2 of the Hot Wheels ships. And as you can see, here they got a little more original with the cars than they did with these. These, they kind of, I would almost say they took regular cars and just spruced them up. Here they started coming up with their own designs for the Hot Wheels vehicles. So as you can see, R2-D2 is actually based with R2-D2 with an R2-D2 head dome for the driver. And Kanan's here is a little bit of a hot rod. So 2 nice little cars here. They did also have cars for Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Yoda, Chewbacca, Wicket, the Inquisitor, Chopper, C-3PO, and R2-D2, which we do have here. So, kind of a neat series. Unfortunately, I wasn't collecting them very well at that time. These 2 just happened to catch my eye. So, now, I think the rest of this is now Hot Wheels. So let's start with this one. This is kind of a neat little thing here. It lets you put your Millennium Falcon on kind of a gun type thing. The gun basically plays sounds. You can switch between the resistance and first order lights and sounds with a little switch back here. And there was a couple different ships that you could get for this type of thing. Like I said, this one is just a Millennium Falcon. But they also show that you could have got a TIE Fighter, you could have got Poe Dameron's X-Wing, and a few other ships here. So just kind of another way to play with the starships from the Star Wars universe. I'm going through these kind of fast because there's a lot of stuff in this box. You get small ships like this, you can put a lot in there. The next one is the Blast Attack X-Wing Fighter. And there again, you've got a little thing to put on your finger, and you can blast the ship off of the little finger catch and see if you can hit the targets that you've got. In this case, the target looks like some sort of Imperial ship. So you can actually blast your TIE fighter, see if you can hit it. So not too bad. Okay, now we're starting to get into basically the Starships. For example, the first one here is the Advanced X1 Prototype Ship. In other words, Darth Vader's TIE fighter. There again, these do come with the little finger stand, if you want to call it that, so that you can put on your finger and then you can move around instead of just holding the ship and going like that. You can take your finger moving around, that way your hand's not in the way so much. So there is the TIE Advanced X-Wing Prototype. In addition to that, we have the Slave One. Yes, the Slave One, not Boba Fett's starship. It has been the Slave One for years. Why this year they decided to change that is just unbelievable. But there again, it does have the little finger thing. It is a very nicely done Slave One ship. And I get a kick out of the amount of detail they're able to put into something this small. It's really, really sharp looking. Next, we have just the regular TIE fighter. So very nicely done. Again, you can see a lot of nice little details on it. It does come with the flight navigator again, which is what they call the little finger stand. We'll put him next to the other TIE fighter here. Moving on, we have the Star Destroyer. Yep, this is a very small Star Destroyer when you figure the same scale as these other ones, but it is another nice little indentate or a little indicator as to the different type of ships you can get. Okay, next one, we have the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. Very nicely done again. Lots of little detail, a little bit of color on this one, and other than just a couple of colors. So there is the Ghost. And actually, I have two of the Ghosts. And as you can see, it is pretty much the same ship, but different packaging. We've got the Rebels packaging, and we've got the regular Star Wars packaging. So you could almost say that this one more or less goes with this. Okay, what do we have next here? We're still going with the Imperials here. We've got the Command Shuttle. I always liked the Command Shuttle. Thought that was a kind of a really good looking ship. But there again, it comes with the finger stand. Nicely done. Nice detail on it. So there we go. The Command Shuttle. The next one here is the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. So we're leaving the original series behind now. We're getting into the sequels. Basically just a TIE fighter with different color wings on them. Seems to be the main difference between them. But I'm sure there's a lot of advanced features as far as actually operating the ship. You know, this does take place about 30 years after the other one. So that takes care of the Imperials. Let's go to a couple of the newer ships from The Force Awakens here. This one's not really a ship. No, it's Rey Speeder. So Rey Speeder, I did not realize that Rey Speeder was as big as Boba Fett's Slave One. Did you? No. But, you know, you just got to have fun with them. So there's Rey Speeder. Nicely done again. This one actually features Rey driving the Rey Speeder. So good looking ship there. And then we've got Poe's X-Wing Fighter. Once again, nicely done with the colors. This one, I could see if I was a kid again, I would have had a lot of fun playing with these, you know? These are the regular size ones. Now we do have one more. Oh, how could we forget this one? The Millennium Falcon. Yeah, we've got to have the Millennium Falcon. The #1 ship through the most important ship through the original series and a very important ship in the sequels. Unfortunately, didn't really make it into the prequel series much other than that one little scene where he takes off from Mos Eisley, I think it was. But nicely done again. There's a lot of detail on this ship, which, like I said, just amazes me they can get that much into it. Now we've got 2 left, and these are more of the packs again. Basically, probably repackaging. Here we've got the TIE Fighter versus the Ghost. So now you've got 2 ships, so you can play good guys versus the evil guys, or you can have a friend of yours be one or the other, and you can battle with each other as you're playing with them. And the other one is the First Order TIE Fighter versus Millennium Falcon. There again, 2 repackaged ships. They're the same ships that are in the single ones, but it lets you get 2 of them at a time instead of 1 of them at a time. I don't remember well. This one I actually got on clearance. So I was able to pick this up for $6.98, and it does have a regular price of $9.99. So the 2 packs were right about that $10 range. Now, I don't know if any of the smaller ones had a sticker on them anymore. It's not looking like it. At least I'm not finding them right offhand. But I'm guessing they were probably about $6-7 a piece. So you probably save a little money going with the double pack. Like I said, I went through them quick. There was a lot of them to go through. Didn't want to take a lot of time and really lengthen this video out. But it just goes to show Hot Wheels does a really nice job designing and detailing ships, spaceships, from the various movies. Also, coming up with ideas for regular cars and making them Star Wars related somehow. So what do you think of these ships? Tell you what, in the comments below, which one of the cars was your favorite? After all, you had about 8 of them to choose from there. And which one of the starships here was your favorite? So leave a comment letting me know which one is which. As far as the cars go, I like Chewbacca. It's the only van in the series. Gotta like that one. And as far as these ships go, I'm almost gonna have to say my favorites are these 2. The Millennium Falcon and the Slave One. I just love the detailing on these 2. I think they did a really good job on them. But of course, that's me. What do you like? Leave the comment. So until next time, may the Force be with you and keep collecting.